girl Ashanti Rashad, reporting to you live with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell button to get notifications when I upload new videos, as well as find my social media. The links are underneath the description. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I know you guys read the title, so without further ado, let's get into it. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing about Doja Cat responding to the video that got released with her being on a webcam. For those that have not seen that video, I will post the link of my last video discussing it. So let's get into today's video of Doja Cat's response. So Doja Cat responded from the video that was leaked. Why did it take her 2 days to respond? I don't know. We're all in quarantine. So you would think that she would even responded quicker or sooner, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to post what she has said in her response of the leaked video. Let's take a look. I want to address what's been happening on Twitter. I've used public chat rooms to socialize since I was a child. I shouldn't have been on some of those chat room sites, but I personally have never been involved in any racist conversation. I'm sorry to everyone that I offended. I'm a black woman. Half of my family is black from South Africa, and I'm very proud of where I come from. As for the old song that resurfaced, it was in no way tied to anything outside of my own personal experience. It was written in a response to people who often use that term to hurt me. I made an attempt to flip its meaning, but recognized that it was a bad decision to use the term in my music. I understand my influence and impact, and I'm taking this all very seriously. I love you all, and I'm sorry for upsetting or hurting any of you. That's not my character, and I'm determined to show that to everyone moving forward. Thank you. So this is my opinion about what Doja Cat's response was for her apology. You know, I just felt like apology was a PRG, if you get what I'm saying. PR means public relations, for those that don't know. So that being said, I just feel like her PR just wanted her to put out a public apology for what has happened, what has been surfacing, and another video has been surfaced, allegedly called Beyonce a Monkey. Let's take a look.
Woken up like this. I have woken up like this. Ladies, tell them. I have woken up like just like this. I've woken up like this. What's your favorite Beyonce song?
This is going to be my first and last time talking about Doja Cat, and I'm going to tell you why. Because people like Doja Cat that identify as, you know, biracial, and then when they get into a jam, now they're considered black. They don't know which race to go with, figure out who is the common denominator of this situation. And I'm going to say it's the black men. Now, I'm not going to say all black men act like this, but most black men act like this. And we've seen this time and time again in media and in our personal lives. So I'm just going to throw it out there that anybody else that's not going to say it, I'm going to say it, that there are some black men that are colorists, and there are some black women that are colorists. It has been going on for centuries, and I feel like we got to get to a point and to a conclusion that we got to just address the elephant in the room. Let me explain. So Doja Cat said in her apology, half black, and she's a black woman. Which one are you? Are you a black woman or are you half? Because you can't be both. Like, if you want to identify as biracial, that's fine. But don't identify as black because you're in a jam and you're in this situation. And then you want to throw that PRG, everyone on your social media platform, to show that you are sincerely sorry. But we got to look at the whole thing. There has been countless videos, posts, you know what I'm saying, of her and this behavior of being weird. Now, if that's how she want to be, that's how she want to be. If you want to continue to support her, but for me not going to support Doja Cat, I'm not going to talk about Doja Cat no more, because it gets to a point where why these biracial children behave the way they behave. So, that being said, just throw it out there. Black people, we have our colorist moments. And, you know, I had to get to a conclusion to educate myself and love my black self, because I felt like because I wasn't lighter that I wasn't pretty. I had to learn that self-love again, and to, you know, not be so consumed of other people's opinions on the internet. Tired people that are biracial, they want to throw the black card if they are mixed with black, to say, well, I'm black or I'm half black. Have an identity crisis. Like, if you have an identity crisis, you need to seek some professional help. You're a grown woman. And then let's just piggyback on what she said in the beginning of her apology, because she said that when she was a child, she was on these chatting sites. So a lot of people are overlooking that part. Like, she was a kid. We had our days when we were on MySpace, Facebook, you know, doing things that we weren't supposed to do, but we did it because we thought it was cool. But for her to be on those chat sites, because there's different chat sites and there's people that are like grown men that say that they're one age and then they're another age, and then that goes into something else deeper. So she should be appreciative that she didn't like chat the wrong person and get into some sex trafficking or some human trafficking, because there are predators like that. Like in any of these social media sites, it's always a risk when you post a picture or post a video, because not everybody on the internet is a good guy or a good girl. I'm not necessarily labeling just men, but it's just the majority of these predators are men. It's very rare that you see a woman, but that doesn't excuse the fact that she was a child online talking to people. We don't know the age. She just said child, so I just wanted to throw that out there if you guys missed that part of the whole PRG that she did. So that's why you got to look at all of the aspects of what she said in the whole apology, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Don't claim black only to benefit you, because at the end of the day, you are part black. You are part white. Now that's just like Drake. Drake embraces both of his roots. He embraces his black side and he embraces his Jewish side. Just like T and Tamara. They're half black, half white, but they embrace all their roots. But I'm just tired of people saying, well,
identity crisis, or I don't know who to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to pick and choose sides.
at the end of the day, you be yourself. You don't have to explain to nobody why you do what you do. But if you're confused and you know confusion is the devil, then you're gonna always get into these situations that you can't get yourself out of because you don't know who you are. Like, I know I'm black. I'm a child of God. I don't care about nobody's opinion because I know who I am. You know, you can tell me when I do something wrong. I might think about it and be like, you know what, maybe they were right. But it's up to me to decide what is right for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can respect somebody's opinion, but at the same time, this is my life, it's my decision. Whatever happens, happens. Like, people forget to take accountability of what they do, and then they wonder why they get into so much trouble. It's because you don't take accountability of the stuff that you did, or don't own up to it, or cannot take what they dish out. And they just try to find these easy exits to try to cover up what they did. I don't have a problem if you're black and you date outside your race. The issue comes into when you're black and you talk down about your race, or anybody that talks down about your race, because at the end of the day, that's a part of you. That's a part of your culture. So why would you sit up here and talk about somebody or talk about another race and that's a part of your heritage? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that if I date outside my race, I will let my husband know, my son or my daughter is gonna know about their roots. They're going to know about their black culture. You're not gonna take that from them because that's a part of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that to say this, that it's very important when people are integrated or just have kids in general, that you need to instill those black roots so those black roots do not get unrooted. So that way they know where they come from. So they know the terminologies of certain words and why they can't say certain words around certain people of age, because some people get triggered when they're a certain age when you call them certain words. You know what I'm saying? And we have to get into this thing of, you know, recognizing colorism. That's why I love Spike Lee. If you guys don't know who Spike Lee is, he's a director. Most of his movies go around colorism and the real colorism. You know, there was a scene, I believe in, I think it was Jungle Fever. It was all these black women and they're talking about dating interracially. They're talking about black men. And I think that movie came out in the 90s. It's 2020 and that stuff is still present today. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate the art of that because he is a good director and he just focused on it. Just like John Singleton with Boys in the Hood. That stuff still happens today. So I say all that to say this. You comment down below in the comment section what you guys think of today's topic. Hey, once girl Ashanti Rashad. I just want to thank you so much for taking the time of watching this video. If you reach the end, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as find my social medias. The links are in the description, and comment down below and let me know what you guys think of today's topic and any future topics you want to see on my channel. See you next time. Peace.